So since you guys do have those two separated, let's go ahead and start with your root chakra, which is going to be represented by red. And this area has a lot to do with your foundation. This has a lot to do with creating balance and discipline, and it has a lot to do with your survival, right? So as we start to really look at our life personally, what ways are you just surviving, or what ways are you thriving? This is what that area has to deal with. And obviously all these points that you see on the screen, you can meditate on them individually. And when you get done, you do it as a whole system. And we'll talk about that once we go through all of this. So the root chakra is dealing with survival. And on the other side, I want you guys to write your business side. So your business side, it has to do with your finances. How are you surviving in your business? How is the flow of your finances? How are the relationships that actually bring in, wealth and success? What are you doing to accumulate your finances? So as an entrepreneur, you guys know that we need finances to run our business. There's really just no way around that. So you can essentially start a business plan, but you do need money to actually scale your business. So I know a lot of entrepreneurs, when they get this idea, they immediately want to quit their job. And it's just, sometimes that's really just not the best thing, because you do need that flow to continuously come in to build new products, to hire new people, or if you're a solo entrepreneur, you're going to need those technologies. That's all going to be surrounding the root chakra, which is your survival mechanism. So as you start to look at your business, really evaluate, what are you doing with your finances? Where your finances going to need to stretch to year 1, year 2, year 3. Because as we know, when you start off in entrepreneurship, you may not be successful within the first year. It's just how it is sometimes. So let's go ahead and go to the next chakra, which is going to be represented by orange. It's going to be the sacral chakra, or the sex and desire chakra. So this has to deal, on a physical side, it has to deal a lot with your self-worth and how you see yourself, right? So as a person, do you feel worthy enough to really move how you want to move? Do you feel like, maybe you may not have all the tools and resources together, but you have a good feeling that you're going to be able to create what your heart's desire is. And on a business side, that deals with your business image. So I know some of you already have businesses, whether that's a brick and mortar or a online business. But if you're just starting out your business, this looks like your business logo, right? What is the image or the feeling that you want to create around your business? So this is going to be where your creative side is. I would say if you do have a partner that's in your business, you guys need to really become aligned on this, because the message that you send to your audience, it's either going to be powerful or it's not, right? So your message, your logo, what you're trying to do is all going to be created within the center. So let's go ahead and go on to the solar plexus, which is represented by yellow. So this chakra actually has to do with confidence, right? It has to do with confidence, power, and being courageous. So this is actually where you're able to bring your manifestation into the physical reality. And just to kind of give you guys some insight on this. So let's say you're pregnant, right? You're pushing out a baby. You use this center to actually push. So you're pushing out your manifestation essentially. So that's just another way to think about it, because your physical body really does have a lot to deal with your business. So just a little example, but this is a way for you to really be able to have longevity in your business. This is where you're going to become that first-time leader. You're going to take charge, and you're going to do what you need to do to really get this business up and going. So on a business side, so go ahead and write on your other side of the paper, the business side of that is going to look like business plans and business execution, right? This is our action center. So it's awesome to have a business image. It's awesome to have a business desire, but do you have a business plan? That is going to be one of the things you're going to need in year 1, 2, 3. I would say if you are just starting out a business, I would create a 3-year plan for my business, because you're not going into business just for a year. You want to have some sort of longevity, some sort of, you want to be able to maintain yourself, right? So you want to have great business plans, and you want to have great business execution. So this looks like getting your technology in order. This looks like getting your resources in order, right? Because a business is not just ran by one person or one entity. You actually need a variety of things to help you run a very successful business. So that's where your solar plexus is going to be in alignment with. Okay, so let's go on to the next chakra, and that is going to be your heart chakra. So as you know, this chakra deals with your heart, it deals with compassion, it deals with loyalty, and it deals with service, right? So on a physical point, it has to deal with your connectivity to everybody and to everything, your connection to relationships that help your business thrive, your connection to business ideas, and just that your intuition comes through here as well. And on the business side, this looks like, are you really having a service-based business? And that is one of the number one things I would tell you guys. If it's not a service-based business, it's probably going to fail. And why is that? Because on the opposite side of that, there's greed, there's a rush for money, there is, lack of faith. So when this chakra is out of tune in your business, it can really lead to a lot of losses and a lot of just distress in general. So you definitely want to show your customers compassion. Are you even listening to your customers, right? So customer service is a really big part of running a business. So if you don't have great customer service, you're probably not going to get a lot of business. And just off the top of my head, I can think of two businesses that stand out that you guys probably visit quite often, and that's Chick-fil-A and Starbucks, right? They have awesome, awesome, awesome customer service. They serve with passion, they serve with dedication, and you can tell that they're there for you and not just they're working a job, right? So you want to have a service-based business where it's actually creating more value than anything else, because the value is going to want to make people to come back to you and to continue to really invest in your business. So that's your heart chakra. And the next one is going to be your throat chakra. So this has to do with self-expression. Obviously, it's in the throat region. And it also has to do with listening, right? So not only do you need to express your heart's desires or your desire just in general, you also need to be able to listen to yourself and listen to others and express that through yourself. So what this looks like is business marketing. How are you marketing your business? So there's lots of tiers to marketing. And I'm going to go ahead and name 6 for you guys. And I want you guys to really hone on 3 of them. So maybe you may not do all of them, but out of the 6, I really want you guys to hone in on 3 and really try to make that clear for your audience. Because without business expression and business marketing, you're really not going to go far, just because nobody knows you, nobody can see you, and nobody really understands where you're coming from. So a lot of people, they have great business ideas, but if that's not communicated clearly to your audience or your customers, you're really not going to have that relation. So let's talk about these 6 different types of marketing. This looks like email marketing or direct marketing through text. So a lot of times, right, you already have subscribers that are subscribed to your email list. So this is like the lowest hanging fruit. This is the easiest thing for you to attack in your business. So email marketing is huge because you get to not only give your customers discounts, not only give your customers advice, and you can also introduce them to other partners and relationships as that. So email marketing is very huge. Social media marketing is free for the most part. So that just looks like creating an Instagram or a Facebook page, or even a LinkedIn. I've got a lot of success off of LinkedIn. And you're basically just pushing out free content, right? You're not charging for this content, but this is the content that allows you to bring people into your community, to bring people into your space, so you're able to influence them even more. Then we have paid advertising, which is also on social media. You actually can do this if you guys, are working not just on social media. You can use this in events where you're advertising through other people, or you're doing your paid advertising on social media. So it looks like a form, it looks like a short video to really get people into your business and to really continue to talk about your business. Another part of marketing deals with sponsorships, right? So if you're hosting an event, a sponsor could financially benefit you, and you're able to really speak on that sponsor, shout them out, give them their acknowledgments, and still run your business. And you can see that that sponsor supports you, so your customers are more likely to continue to work with you just because they know you not only have a relationship with your current customers, but you have a relationship outside of your, pretty much your network. And then we have influencers. Okay, so influencers are people who really promote for you. And it's different from partners, because partners, and that's my sixth marketing hack, is working with partners. So let's go back to influencers, because I really just skipped. So influencers, they're going to be talking about your brand through you. So they're not going to be using the same exact terminology. They're going to be trying out your brand and really expressing how they feel about your brand through their own experience, right? And that's very, very powerful, because not only are you doing your own marketing or your own, awareness on your business, other people are helping you do it as well. And that leads to my last tip for marketing is partner and network marketing. So this is very powerful because you can work with somebody who's maybe not in your direct category as far as wherever your business is, but these people allow you to really use your voice through them, and you do the same for them. So you guys are sharing the network space and really getting, you're reaching customers that's not in your local area, if that makes sense, right? You're reaching customers outside of your business and you're bringing them in, because ultimately your business can serve more than one audience, right? So when we get to those stages, you may find out that, hey, my audience actually lives over here. It's not just fitness, it's also health. It's also, finances. It's all these other things that can actually help my business. So those are the 6 types of marketing that I did want to go ahead and talk about. So if you guys can focus on 3 of those, that would be awesome.